Welcome back, Titans. Today we're doing med math, specifically non-weight-based medication infusions. What does this mean? This means we're going to be delivering a specific amount of medication over a certain amount of time, which is usually per minute. So for our example today, we're going to be using lidocaine, and we want to achieve 2 milligrams per minute. That's going to be our order. Keep in mind that we are also using a 500 ml bag and a 60 drop set. So this is actually pretty easy. We're taking kilograms out of it because it's non-weight based. All we have to do is get our concentration, find our mLs per minute, and then use that formula to find our drops per minute, and we're good to go. So let's start with number 1. So let's say we put 2 grams of medication into our 500 ml bag. We know that 2 grams of lidocaine is equal to 2,000 milligrams. Anytime we want to find a concentration, we divide our total weight of our drug divided by the total volume that it's suspended in, which is our 500 mLs. So we're going to take our 2,000 milligrams, divide it by our 500 mLs, and it's going to let us have 4 milligrams per ml. That's going to be our concentration. So now that we have our concentration, let's figure out how many mLs per minute we are going to be delivering. So simply for this, all we have to do is take our desired dose, which is 2 milligrams per ml. Now what we're going to do is divide it by our 4 milligrams per ml, which is our concentration. So when you divide 2 by 4, that's going to give us 0.5 mLs per minute. So now we have our concentration, and we also have our mLs per minute. So the final step is I need to figure out how many drops based on our drip set it is going to take to achieve our desired dose now that we have our concentration and our mLs per minute. So all we have to do is take our mLs per minute, which is 0.5 mLs. We're going to multiply it by our drip set, which is 60 drops. And that's going to give us 30 drops per minute. 30 drops per minute is 0.5 mLs, and it's going to let us achieve our 2 milligrams per minute. That's simple, 3 steps. Let's do one more example. So for our second example, it's a pretty easy one. We're going to do epinephrine 1 microgram per minute. We're going to be using a 1,000 bag and a 10 drop set. Remember the 1,000, our volume and our drop sets come into play in our equation, so always remember that. So step 1, let's find our concentration. So let's say we put 1 milligram of epinephrine into our liter bag. We know that 1 milligram is equal to 1,000 micrograms. To find our concentration, we are going to divide the total weight of our drug by the total volume, which is 1,000 mLs. When you divide 1,000 micrograms by 1,000 mLs, that's going to give us 1 microgram per ml. All we did was divide, take away our zeros, and left us with our concentration. So now that we have our concentration, let's look at our mLs per minute. So anytime we want an ml per minute, we are going to take our desired dose, which is 1 microgram per minute, and divide by the concentration, which is 1 microgram per ml. 1 mic divided by 1 mic is going to be 1. So our mLs is 1 microgram per ml. Pretty simple. So now we have our concentration and how many mLs per minute we're going to be delivering to achieve our desired dose. Step 3, our final step, is how many drops per minute we need to achieve that. So we're going to take our microgram per ml. We are going to multiply it by our drip set, which is 10 drops. And that's going to equal 10 drops per minute. 10 drops per minute is going to give us 1 microgram per ml and will allow us to achieve our final dose or our desired dose of 1 microgram per minute. That simple, 3 steps. Hope this helps. See you on the next one.